And welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're talking about inherited IRAs and breaking down how to structure your withdrawals in order to avoid taxes and penalties. Now, inherited IRA distribution rules have changed first thanks to the Secure Act and then continued with the Secure Act 2.0. And these new rules can significantly impact your tax and your tax strategy. So just for clarification, before we begin here, we're talking about inheriting traditional IRAs, not the Roth IRA.
That's correct. Roth IRAs have their own set of rules. So.
Yes, they do. All right. So, Brian, the biggest change to inherited IRAs is the stretch IRA strategy for many beneficiaries.
Yeah.
Explain how the Secure Act changed all this.
Yeah, the Secure Act eliminated the stretch IRA for most non-spouse beneficiaries. No longer can you stretch your inherited IRA over your lifetime. This is huge.
It is big.
Most people don't understand how big this deal was. The Secure Act got rid of this stretch except for spouses and created the new 10-year drawdown rule. So anyone except for a spouse, this new rule pertains to you.
Got it.
And, it started with the Secure Act, but it continued with the Secure Act 2.0. The meaning of this bill is you must completely liquidate that account in 10 years. And there's no set amount that you have to take each individual year.
There are exceptions to this rule, though, correct? The 10-year rule?
Yes, there are. If you're a non-spouse, this is called an eligible beneficiary. Okay. That's the key word for you to be the exception to the 10-year rule. And that includes someone that's like chronically ill, or maybe you're disabled.
Okay.
Also, if you're a beneficiary and not more than 10 years younger than the account owner who had passed away.
Okay.
Or if you're a minor child of the account owner. And that could be a biological child or legally adopted child, but only until you reach the age of 21. Once you reach 21, you have to now deplete that account in the 10 years starting from that date.
So the day you turn 21, you've got 10 years.
10 years starts on that day.
Okay, so question on this. Let's just say my uncle, I inherited an IRA from him. I'm not his child. I'm not his biological child or adopted child. This exception does not count if I'm just
doesn't apply to you. No.
Okay.
So you're not eligible. You're not an eligible beneficiary for this.
Okay. Got it. All right. So let's say I've inherited an IRA and I don't qualify as an exception. What options do I have, and what are the tax consequences? Tax consequences.
Yeah. Your only option, Michelle, is you must liquidate that account inside that 10-year period.
Okay.
You can choose when you want to liquidate it. It can be all as a lump sum immediately. Mm-hmm. It can be delayed over like that 10-year period. Like, let's say you take 10% a year, or you take the 10 years and divide that dollar amount and take out X amount each year. Tax-wise, though, you must pay taxes on this as normal income in the year that you withdraw it.
So what are the pros and cons of taking it over the 10-year period as opposed to the lump sum?
I like this option because you've got more time to let your inherited IRA grow.
Got it.
You can invest it however you want inside the inherited IRA and can let it grow. But still, whatever you make on it, it still's got to be liquidated inside that 10-year period.
Okay.
Another pro to taking the money out over the 10-year period is that your taxes can be lower.
Yeah.
Because you pick and choose which year. Let's say you had a bad year of your income and maybe you were laid off during that year and your income's going to be much lower.
Sure.
Now you can take a bigger percentage that year of that distribution and pay less taxes.
Okay. So what's the benefit of taking it in a lump sum other than having immediate access to your funds?
Number one is you ain't got to worry about tax law changes that could happen in the future by delaying it over that 10-year period. Let's say 3 years from now, taxes go up from where they are today. Your percentage of taxes could cost you more by delaying it in the future. That's your biggest risk.
Sure.
That's the biggest downside of taking it all at once, because you're going to pay all the taxes immediately, and it could jump your current income tax bracket from, let's say, 20% to 30%. 35%, 40% a year. You're just not sure. It's all based on your income.
Yeah, this is the one you have to do the math.
Do the math. I mean, it all comes down to that, right?
Exactly.
I've had people take it both ways, Michelle.
Got it. Okay. Well, my next question is, can your strategy change from year to year? Can I decide to take money over the 10-year period today, and then in 2 years from now, change my mind?
Yes, you can. The beauty of this is you can say, hey, I'm in total control of this account for 10 years. I can do whatever the hell I want with it basically for that 10-year period.
Okay.
But if I want to take 10 grand now and 25 next year and 40,000 the following year, it's up to you. The point is you're in control of the account and you can adjust the distributions based on your personal needs.
Okay. Just the key here is liquidate by 10 years.
10 years. 10
Okay.
years of the rule.
All right. If you want to know more about the Critical Secure Act 2.0 changes, a lot of those which started this year, they can really significantly impact how you save. I mean, this is we've seen changes last year. This is the year that I was like, wow, there's a lot of really big stuff in here that I don't think a lot of people know about. We made a video for this. So go check it out. Check out the link below. And also, if you like the content of this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Brian and I put up videos on the daily that help you make the best decision for your financial future. Definitely. All right, Brian, before we end, anything that you like, any parting words of wisdom?
It's your choice of what you do with this inherited IRA. Just make the best use of it. So,
okay. Sounds great. And thank you, Brian, for this. And as always, thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.